Justice delayed, they say, is justice denied. But I would say that justice, whenever it comes, is still a hell of a sight better than the alternative. And today we have heard a welcome announcement from the Prime Minister about a mass exoneration of postmasters and postmistresses caught up in the Horizon scandal. This is not a moment for celebration. Too much misery, financial ruin, stress, imprisonment and even death has happened to too many entirely innocent British people for that. But it's good news of a kind. And before we close the final chapter on this awful story, there are important questions to be answered. A back of the envelope, or rather a smartphone calculation by me, suggests the compensation bill will be more than £500 million. Now, I might be wrong, it might be a lot more than that, but should it be paid entirely or mainly by taxpayers? Given the central role of Fujitsu and its computer system in this disaster, will the government tell them to pay out? Fujitsu, who built the Horizon system, have won nearly 200 different public contracts in the last 12 years, worth just under £7 billion, and covering much of what the British state does, from the Home Office and the Ministry of Defence and the Foreign Office, through to the tax authorities, the police and the National Health Service. Earlier today, I asked Number 10 whether Fujitsu was simply too big, too dominant and too interwoven through the government delivery for the government to take it on. And I was assured they would be held to account. We will see. And then there's the whole murky question of private prosecutions, which can be brought by individuals or companies. The Post Office has been doing this since 1683. But given how investigators for the Post Office, working for bonuses, acted in these cases, can we trust private companies to go after individuals? Shouldn't it all be handed over to the Crown Prosecution Service? In 2020, the Justice Select Committee called for a register of all private prosecutions, a code of standards for private prosecutors and investigators, and for the CPS oversight role to be beefed up. At the very least, it's surely time to get on with that.